Welcome everyone to episode 155 of Jcw Raw. And as everyone is back on that 1 week break, that vacation, as that is why there was no Raw last week. Everyone in JCW took a well-needed vacation, but now we're back and we're not going anywhere anytime soon. And to get things started, we are going to hear from the owner of Jcw Raw, and with Inception set to take place this Wednesday live here on YouTube, only one can wonder. Tensions are rising high. You have the Money in the Bank ladder match, a 60-minute Iron Man match between Rennick and Merck for the Worldwide Championship. You have freaking Jacob taking on Braun Strowman for the Undisputed Championship. You have Rombuster right there taking on Black Heron for one last time. It's the one score Rom has yet to settle. He finally defeated his older brother Rennick at Starmania to become leader of JCW once again. But while he has beaten BH one time before, just like with Rennick, he needs to do it again to silence the demons. Well, it's great to be here in South Carolina, and well, there's a lot going on with Inception this Wednesday. And BH, just to let you know, you got a match against your little buddy Andy Hold on a second. Oh man. Here comes Jacob. What is he doing out here? Rom was about to make an announcement. Rom said that Black Heron later on tonight will take on his good friend Andy Badwell. Oh man, what a match that will be. What is Jacob doing out here interrupting Rombuster? Sorry for my interruption, Rom. I respect you, so that's why I'm apologizing. But Rom, there's something that I want, and I want it tonight. I can't wait until Inception. Well, what is it, Jacob? Tell me. What? You can't wait to get your hands on Braun Strowman at Inception? That you want to face Strowman here tonight for the Undisputed Championship? Is that what you want? You are always a good mind reader, and yes, that is what I want. Why not give the people in my home state a match that they will never forget? You say you love the people, you do anything for them. Well, give them this match. You know, I'd love to. And while you and Strowman will go at it tonight for the Undisputed Championship, however, I'm going to add in one of the other founders to JCW. I'm going to add in Steve Nash Jr. You got that? Oh man. So Jacob, it's going to be up to you and Braun, because if you or Braun win and one of y'all walk out champion, then the match between you and Strowman is still one-on-one. However, if Steve wins the title, then it will then be a triple threat match at Inception. Oh my God. What a match. A triple threat match between Braun Strowman, Jacob, and Steve Nash Jr. for the Undisputed Championship live here tonight on Raw. Oh my God. I don't know about you, but I can't wait. And if Jacob or Strowman win, then their title match at Inception will still be a one-on-one battle. However, if Steve Nash Jr. accomplishes his dream and wins the Undisputed Championship, then it will be a three-way between them once more at Inception. But ladies and gentlemen, to get things started off, we have Ric Flair taking on Finn Balor for the Cyberfam Championship. Rob said on Twitter earlier today that seeing how big Inception is, it's sort of like a big predecessor to Starmania, it seems like. And Rob says that he can't afford his stars to get injured, so he decided to book Flair and Balor in just a regular one-on-one, and he does not want Flair nor Dusty getting too hurt before their NWA World Championship match at Inception, which will be in a no disqualification submissions match. And here comes the match. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your opening contest of the evening. It is for the Cyberfam Championship. Here's the first from Charlotte, North Carolina. He is the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And ladies and gentlemen, following the Inception pay-per-view, on the Raw after Inception, Rob Buster said, because Rob's been making a lot of Twitter announcements, Rob said on the Raw after Inception he has a gigantic announcement to make that will change the very core of JCW forever. Excuse me, and only one can possibly wonder what that announcement could potentially be. But I don't know about you, I can't wait. But yet I can't wait for Inception either. Inception's gonna be huge. And here we go, Flair versus Balor. Balor's demon has awakened inside of him. And I don't think he's going away anytime soon. Well, one can wonder, Ric Flair has never faced an entity like Finn Balor in his illustrious career. One can only wonder, how will Ric Flair fare in this match? Oh! Flair with a knee to the top of the head. Oh! It's the bad thing for Flair, though. If he were to beat Balor and win the Cyberfam Championship, then he would have to pull a double duty at Inception. First, he would have to defend his Cyberfam Championship against the former champ, Daniel Bryan, who lost it to Balor, of course, at Starmania. But then, later on in the night, he'll have to face Dusty in a no disqualification submissions match for the vacated NWA Championship. So yeah, but I mean, the more gold the better though for Flair. And if he were to lose one match but win the other, at least he would still be walking out with championship gold around his waist. But that's if he can only get past Finn Balor here tonight. Oh, Flair. Oh God. Flair. Oh, Flair. He's been psyching himself, getting ready for this match. He's seen what the Demon King, Finn Balor, is capable of in the ring. And he cannot afford for Balor to get going. And that's one good thing about this match not being no disqualifications. Because there's nothing that Flair can really do. Balor won't hold back. But he's going to have to hold back in this, because Balor, while he does have champion's advantage, Balor is an honorable champion. He ain't going to get himself DQ'd or counted out, or try to get his challenger DQ'd or counted out. He's either going to beat you by pinfall or submission. And Balor with a springboard first punch, but I really don't think Finn got all of it though. I really don't think he did. Oh, but Flair, and an atomic drop. And Flair's not doing good. And a boot right to the face of Balor. And an elbow to the top of the head. Oh, wait a minute. And Flair. See, this is a smart strategy by the Nature Boy. If he were to win here tonight, beat Finn Balor, then he would be partying all over South Carolina. Oh, Dutch Pele kick. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Yes. Once again, Flair. Oh man, that had to hurt. What? No. And now Flair is giving things to stay in his favor. Now Balor is trying to recover. Keyword there is try to recover. As Flair looks to continue the damage. Oh, wait a minute, Finn! With a kick out. Did you see the look? Oh, wait, no. Flair. He just grounds Balor every time. Oh my god. And no effect on the Demon. And Finn Balor is pissed. And he wants the Nature Boy. He wants to hurt him. And hurt him badly. But Balor, his legs. Flair is really focused on the Demon's legs. Get it? Oh, but I think Balor hurt his legs to them to just cover him Finn. No! Ric Flair is still in it. But Balor, his legs, they got to be aching. How can he hit the coup de grace? No, Flair. Ric Flair, and now these chops. Flair has really found a way to fend off the Demon. Flair. Oh no. Balor's legs, a good figure 4 leg lock. Ric Flair with a figure 4 leg lock on Finn Balor. Can Flair force Balor to submit to the figure 4? Flair hesitated so very well. Flair, the ref, he's checking on Balor, looking really closely at that hand to see if the Demon might possibly submit to the Nature Boy. Oh, but Balor, he's got to think about that championship, what's at stake, but he's also got to think of his career. His legs and knees are just being torn apart. The longer Balor stays in this hold and does not submit. Oh no, Finn! Finn won't quit. Finn won't quit. Oh, Balor. Look at the strike. 1960 to the Nature Boy. Flair got dropped on top of his head. Balor, he limps around, but he has enough left to cover. Balor is still your champion, despite being able to even stand up on his own 2 feet. That's gotta be an accomplishment. And that even needs to wait a minute. Balor, a symbol of respect, and Ric Flair returns the respect to Finn Balor. I never thought I'd ever see Finn Balor versus Ric Flair ever happen, but we just saw it, and an incredible match ends with some incredible sportsmanship. Flair shaking the hand of Finn Balor. Balor was the better man tonight. There's no denying that, but Flair came with his A game. But the assistant, 2TM's assistant, said that he's calling out Riddick to a match tonight. And I don't even know how to respond to that. The assistant is either very gutsy or very stupid. Or both. I'm just saying. But we're about to see this happens. We all saw Rennick return last week or 2 weeks ago on Raw, and he made it clear that he's coming for Merc. Rennick isn't retiring just yet. He may have been planning on retiring, but he's not going to retire now, seeing that Merc has really pushed his buttons. Merc is just a fool. Turning his back on the JCW fans, having some dumb assistant who's kind of walking down the ring, and now wanting to pick a fight with the original Sin, who is probably not in the greatest mood after losing to Ron Buster and losing the leadership of JCW at Starmania. And it seems like Riddick was actually going to retire, maybe, since we didn't really hear anything out of the original Sin, but lo and behold, Riddick is back. He's facing Merc in the 60-minute Ironman match at Inception, but what the assistant is doing is just plain dumb. This is really stupid. I think it's safe to say that the assistant may need a little mental help. Can I just say that? To challenge Rennick to a match, and the assistant's never competed in a match in his life, mind you, and he's going to challenge Rennick to a match. Whether he's the leader of JCW or not, he is the most dangerous man to ever step foot into a ring, period. And Merc has truly lit a fire within the original Sin that he cannot extinguish. And for 60 minutes, for 1 whole hour at Inception, Rennick can do whatever it is that he damn well pleases to Twist and Merc. And well, Merc, he's going to pay for all of his sins. I don't like Rennick, but damn it, I can't wait to see him kick. Merc says, oh my god, this man is really stupid. The assistant, you are very dumb. You just hit Rennick, and Rennick's already back up. And look, Rennick, it didn't even phase the original sin. Now the assistant with a punch. He's so full of himself, isn't he? There you go, that's how you hit somebody. Rennick showing the assistant how it's done. Oh. Notice that the assistant is more than likely just 2TM's lawyer, so, I mean, goodness sake. And there's not much the assistant can really do against Rennick, but there is one looming factor that could really even the odds for Twist and Merc at inception, and that are the other two Skilled Foundation members. Merc says that there are two other members of the Skilled Foundation. It's not just him and the assistant, but we have no idea who they are, to where Rennick must be looking on all sides and must have eyes in the back of his head and both ears listening. Elias, oh, assistant, I swear, you are not tough. Rennick, good God. I think Rennick is just having fun here tonight. This ain't really a message for 2TM. This is just a little bit of fun Rennick is willing to have. Yeah. I mean, the match was over off of the first move that Rennick hit. I think the first shot to the ribs, Rennick had won the match. Good God, Rennick. He's just pummeling the assistant. Good God, normally I can't stand it when Rennick does this and covers a guy in blood, but hell, I hate this guy. Come on, assistant. You are not tough. Holy goddamn! Good God, Rennick, that's unhuman-like strength. Oh, the assistant, you are so stupid. What were you thinking when you decided you wanted this? Rennick is beating you to a bloody pulp. Good God. And Rennick tops it off with a pedigree. And look at this. Rennick is just having the time of his life in there. This is fun for Rennick. To be honest, it's kind of fun to watch. So this dumb assistant get his ass handed to him. Oh man, you are not tough, assistant. Lisa. Well, I don't even think the assistant will be showing up around here anytime soon. Because Rennick probably just beat the assistant within a breach of his life here in this match. If you can even call this a match, I just call it an ass whooping. The assistant really took a bullet for Merc here tonight. He really did. In this match, Rennick. He really did, but you know Rennick. 2TM will be going one-on-one with Chris Jericho in a no-holds-barred match in our main event. And seeing that The assistant is down and out and probably won't be waking up for a good long while. I would hate to be Merc. I'm just saying, as the original sin heads towards the back. Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible Raw this has been. But coming up next, it is for the Undisputed Championship, as announced earlier tonight. And I can't wait. This is going to be amazing. Having these three guys just tear each other apart for the Undisputed Championship. As of course, if Jacob or Braun comes out champion, then it'll still just be Braun versus Jacob at Inception. However, if Steve Nash Jr. comes out on top, then these three will go at it once again for the gold at Inception. And thank y'all really from the bottom of my heart for getting this YouTube channel up to 36 subscribers. Now all y'all gotta do is get the Moose Prime 98 channel up to 74, and that Michael Myers versus Jason Voorhees fan film will become a reality and go into production. The script is already done. We just need you, the fans, to get the Moose Prime 98 channel to 74 subs. You already got us here on this channel to 36, which was the goal for this channel. Now I just got to get the Moose Prime 98 channel up to 74. But anyway, let's get on with this. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a triple threat elimination match, and is for the Undisputed Championship. First, from Greenwood, South Carolina. He is one of the three founders of Jcw, Steve Nash Jr. Steve Nash Jr., one of the three founders of JCW, and mind you, the only founder to never hold a world championship here in JCW, while he's probably competed for the championship more times than either Jacob or Moose. Still, he's never won it, but he could potentially change that. And the fact that Rom handpicked Steve to be in this match, it's gotta mean something. Rom and Steve have always sort of had some sort of mutual respect for each other, you know. And the other challenger, first or second, also from Greenwood, South Carolina, weighing in at 270 pounds. He is also one of the three founders of JCW, Jacob Campbell. Jacob Campbell, he is on this retirement tour that will last 1 year long. 1 whole year, Jacob will be on this retirement tour. It starts tonight. Really started a few weeks ago, but Jacob's retirement tour started on the Raw after Starmania, and it will last up until next year's Starmania, where Jacob will wrestle his final match. And Jacob would love to have one more run as a world champion here in JCW. And their opponents, he is the current undisputed champion the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Well, let me say this. Whoever, regardless whether it's a three-way or a one-on-one match at Inception, and regardless who comes out of those matches at Inception, the winner, they better be looking and have eyes in the back of their head saying that there will be a Mr. Money in the Bank that, to where they can cash in anytime. There's only one man in JCW history has failed to cash in successfully, and that's Leatherface back in 2014. Here we go. The Undisputed Championship is up for grabs. It is elimination style. This match is going to be something. And going right after the monster among men. We all know the history, the greatest tag team in JCW history in my opinion. Steve Nash Jr. and Jacob. They are working together. Oh man, but Jacob's not really in the mood for working together with one of his older brothers. And then it's Steve. Oh, wait a minute. Steve, what's he? Steve, I would maybe look out. Oh, God. Strowman with a spine buster on the floor. My God, and a back suplex. Watch Strowman, he wants Jacob, he wants him. Here we go, Strowman and Jacob. Oh, elbow right to the face. Wait, but there's Braun. And a slam. And a stomp. And a neck breaker to Strowman. Steve and Jacob are trying to work together, but the fact is, when it's every man for themselves, they're really not going to do it. Oh, wait. Oh, but Steve, using his athleticism. And now it's that they're going to work together. Him and Braun are going to work together. Or not. Oh. And the arm reach DDT. But Jacob, oh man, out of nowhere. Steve got flattened with Jacob's arm reach DDT, and look at the power of Strowman. Good God! Strowman just tossed Steve. My God. Oh no, Steve. The boots are what strength of Steve Nash Jr. Oh, and a running knee. Taking down his younger brother. World champion, powerful to eliminate Jacob. The referee counts. No! It's going to take more than that to put down Jacob. And there goes Steve. This is what I don't want to see. Braun Strowman and Jacob just beat the hell out of each other. Oh, God. And Strowman. This is what Braun wanted. This is what Jacob wanted too. Oh no, he missed. Oh no. Jacob is kicking ass and taking names. Braun Strowman. Oh my God. To potentially guarantee us into a new undisputed champion if the big Strowman tag. Oh God, Jacob's brains, man, just been scrambled. There's a scrambled eggs. Oh, he nailed Strowman. Strowman thought Steve was on his side and he was going to keep on beating down on Jacob, but oh no. Oh no. It's not the case. Wait, oh God. Oh, it might be at the monster. Oh my God. But this is Braun. Oh my God. Braun is He's already up. Oh, God. Oh, man. Jcw just got walloped. And Strowman plants him. Braun has Jcw running power slam. Jcw shall hit the showers. But wait, Steve, there's Steve, wait, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my God, no way. You gotta be kidding me. No, the monster among men is still in it. I thought Steve had done it. I thought Steve, after 15 years, had finally risen to the pinnacle of JCW and the place that he helped create alongside his other two brothers, as Braun Strowman has eliminated Jcw as Jcw heads to the back. Strowman trying to stand back up, and there's Steve with a steel chair. Oh my God, Strowman's back up. Steve, he couldn't believe it. Quit. Good God. Wait, Steve, he's got the chair. And he kicks it right back in the Braun's face, just like he did earlier. Strowman getting back up. But that's exactly what Steve wanted. World Champion powerbomb on the chair. Come on. Come on. What the world? What does Steve gotta do to beat Strowman? For anything and everything goes. Steve can do whatever it is he needs to do to win and accomplish his dreams. Oh, come on, no, that's a bit too much, Steve. Come on. Wait, Braun nails him on the face, and an inverted choke slam. Steve is out cold. No! Steve rolled the shoulder up in the nick of time. Way to kick up. This has been amazing. Watching these three, even when Jcw was in there, just watching them beat the hell out of each other. Steve, he really wants this. He wants it so bad. Oh, another world champion powerbomb. But Steve, he's got to make sure that Braun Strowman is down and out to where he's not getting up. Wait, Strowman, he's in a curious position. Oh my God, the power of Steve Nash. Powerbomb from the apron right through the flaming table. Steve just powerbombed Strowman from the apron through that flaming table. That's it. What? How is it not over? How is it not over? Good God Almighty. What does it take for Steve Nash Jr. to beat Braun Strowman? Really, what does it take for any man to beat Braun Strowman? Steve, he has a freaking kendo stick now. Strowman, though, getting back up. Oh God, and Strowman has been cut open from that last kendo stick shot. Strowman just realizing that he's been busted open, and Steve is just trying what he can to keep Braun down. But I don't even know if that's possible. Can Steve Nash Jr. really keep the monster? Good God, Strowman's already giving up. Strowman is Already getting up again. Steve Nash Jr., he really wants to become the undisputed champion here tonight, accomplish his dream. But can he do it? Can he somehow beat Braun Strowman? Oh man. Steve, one more. This gotta do it. This modified version of the World Champion Powerbomb. That's gotta do it. Braun Strowman. That is gotta put out the monster among men. What? Are you freaking kidding me? Strowman. Oh wait, Stevie has his hands back in the canister. My God. What else? What else? What does Steve have to do to beat Strowman? Right to the ribs. Oh, right to the top of the head. Wait, but Steve is not going to let him get away. He's not. Oh, God. To the ribs again. Steve is willing to kill Braun Strowman if he has to. He wants to be... No. Good God. Off the electric part of the post. Good God. Steve is trying everything that he possibly can. There comes Strowman up against the barricade. Toss it, Steve. Oh, good God, Steve. Call the EMS for Steve. Steve Nash Jr. is hurt. And now Strowman has his hands on the steel chair. And God damn! Steve Nash Jr. is down and out. Oh my God. And he's still getting up, but Strowman just keeps on putting him back down. It's all about the JCW Championship. And Strowman has got a hold of Steve. Good God. It's Steve's dream to be champion, but Strowman accomplished his dream at StarMania. Wait, no, Steve caught the leg. Kick to the gut. World Champion Powerbomb. He did it. He did it. He beat the monster. No, come on. Come the fuck on. That should have been it. That should have been it. How is this not over? Oh my God. Strowman, he's getting up. But Steve, he won't quit. He won't quit. Oh, wait a minute, there goes Braun. What is Steve thinking? Steve! What the... Oh my God! He may have just concussed Strowman. Strowman may be out cold. Off of that, Strowman's head went splat up against the floor. Steve hooks the leg. Steve Nash Jr. has done it. Steve Nash Jr. is the new undisputed champion. Finally, Steve Nash, after all these years, Steve Nash Jr., one of the 3 founders of JCW, has finally accomplished the one thing that he's never done. He is now the new undisputed champion, but he nearly killed himself to do so. First match, a new undisputed champion, Steve Nash Jr. What a match. Steve Nash Jr. is your new undisputed champion. And now, at inception, it will be Steve Nash Jr. defending his newly won championship against Jacob and Braun Strowman. So it will be the same match as it was here tonight, but Steve will be heading in as champion, and you know Strowman and Jacob will be looking for retribution. But ladies and gentlemen, if you think that's it, we still got plenty more to come here tonight, as coming up next, two men who were best of friends to gold standards, Black Heron and Andy Badwool. Rob Buster, the owner of JCW, set up this match between BH and Andy to take place live here tonight on Raw, as of course BH is set to go one-on-one with Rob Buster at Inception, which will stream live this Wednesday. So BH and Andy, this one is going to be something. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is scheduled for one fall. Anderson first residing from New York City, New York. He is the Demon Black Heron. Yes, BH is still a demon in my eyes. Let me just say that BH is still a demon in my eyes. Although he revolted against Rennick and his regime, I still cannot forgive BH for what he did, for turning on us, for being one of the leading soldiers, and basically the reason why Rennick rose to power. I mean, sure, the end result, Rom's in power again, that's great, but having to endure almost a year of hell at the hands of Rennick, it's just too much. Because at least, and then for BH to keep who this mysterious man was away from Andy, of course when Andy found out who it was, of course he left and went against the original sin, because we all know Andy Badmoor and Rennick don't like each other. There's just no other way around that fact. And while Andy and BH can get along when they need to, they can sure as hell be one hell of rivals. Andy Powell's probably not in the best mood after losing a qualifying match to Triple H, although I still debate whether that should be even counted as a loss, seeing how it looks like Andy accidentally put himself through a table and not Triple H putting him through it. But I digress. Ron Buster set up this match earlier on tonight, and whenever Andy Badwell and BH go at it, you can expect to show two JCW originals, two of the greatest of all time in this community, go one-on-one live here tonight. Oh, so these two, of course, teamed up to take on DX at Starmania and defeated D-Generation X. So we have not heard anything from Shawn Michaels since Starmania. While we have seen Triple H, he will be in the Money in the Bank ladder match at Inception. However, we haven't heard anything from Shawn Michaels. A lot of rumors are circulating that Shawn is taking some time off. Andy now with a fisherman suplex. And right now, this is going exactly how Andy Badwell would well like it to. No, wait, BH. He put his knees up. BH put his knees up. And now BH pouncing on Andy. And now BH, oh come on, good lord. And now BH is just having his way with Andy. You know Andy still can't be in the greatest shape after the match at Starmania and after that tables match. And BH all the way, oh my god. Silent scrape crossface is already applied on Andy Badwell. Hang in there, Andy. Don't you dare submit to this dumb bastard. Don't you dare submit. It is applied so well. Oh my god. Like legit, it is applied so well. Can BH force Andy Badwell to tap out? It's in really good. It's, come on Andy, hang in there. Don't tap out to this piece of shit, to this damn traitor. Please, please do not tap out. Please, Andy. No, god damn it. Of course. The fact Andy is just, he is not in wrestling, he is not in wrestling condition. I mean, you're going through hell at Starmania, and then a tables match with Triple H shortly after. Good lord. Where's match? Black Hair Raw. Wait a minute. Here comes BH's opponent at Inception. Rob Buster. The owner of JCW is here. Looking to send a message to Black Hair. Here we go, the Maltese elbow. Rob, Maltese elbow. Oh, Rob, he ain't done. And a good old-fashioned sleeping pill. Ah, yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible Raw this has been. For real. But it is main event time, but I think it sounds like Rom has a few words to say about what he just did to Black Hair. So, ladies and gentlemen, though, we would like to really thank y'all for all the support JCW and this YouTube channel has been getting. Overall, we've picked up our 37th subscriber during this stream, and we are just very thankful that you all are willing to spend your afternoons and evenings with us on this YouTube channel. It means a lot. And now Ron Buster, he's got his hands on a microphone. Well, BH, I warned you. I mean, I didn't warn you with my words, but I warned you with my body language. I was coming for you, and I got you. I bit you right on the ass. And now, BH, expect more of the same at Inception in our unsanctioned street fight. Now, BH, I hate BH more than anybody in that locker room. And at Inception, I plan on finally putting my demons to rest. Sure, I've beaten Black Heron once before, but just like with Rennick, it didn't feel legit. But this time it will, because all cards are on deck at Inception. At Inception, BH, I will finally slay the biggest demon of my career, of my life, and that is you. I will defeat you at Inception. And another announcement that I would like to make. I've decided to spice things up with the triple threat for the Undisputed Championship at Inception. Instead of it being another elimination between those three, why not let's make it a Hell in a Cell match? But BH, all I can say is wink wink. See ya this Wednesday at Inception, my quote-unquote good friend. Strong words from Ron Buster. But ladies and gentlemen, we all hope you all enjoyed this edition of Jcw Raw, as we were unable to get the final match onto the card here tonight. But don't you worry, as tomorrow morning around 9:30 to 10 o'clock, JCW will be going streaming live, as tomorrow you will see a live event where Chris Jericho will go one-on-one with the worldwide champion Two Twisted Merc in a Falls Count Anywhere match. But ladies and gentlemen, we all hope you enjoyed this edition of Raw, and JCW ain't going anywhere anytime soon.